So thank you very much. I would like to flag a couple of areas where I think there can be hope and there can be trust if we deliver. And I'd like to start with two observations as a follow-up to Tarman. Your point is well taken about taxation, Tarman, but you have in this panel, in the discussion we're having, a good example of how difficult it is. Because tax issues present a huge heterogeneity. Whether you're sitting in one country or the other, you can have a tax burden of 50% of GDP or 10% of GDP. And you're starting from a completely different picture. So that should be taken into account. Second, there are currently instruments that have been laboriously negotiated at the OECD level to put in place those two pillars, one that institutes a minimum corporate taxation, and the other one that proposes to allocate profits of large corporates around the world on the basis of where the activity is generated. These agreements have been approved at the OECD level. They just need to be ratified. So it's there. Let's get on with it and move, because otherwise we will move to more fragmentation of tax, and we are seeing it with the carbon tax border adjustment here and there. And that would be more cacophony added to the risk that we see. And that takes me to my second area where I think there is hope if we, I'm sorry that Ngozi had to go because it touches on trade. Everybody will agree, no matter how much we talk about deglobalization, that globalization had massive positive impact in pulling people out of poverty, hundreds of millions. If we listen to Ajay Banga from the World Bank, this virtuous path on which we were heading is now at best stable, at worst declining. More poverty than less poverty.